Good morning. How are you doing today? Thank you for clicking play on this video. My name is Ginger, known as, by just a couple people in my world, Aunt Wisdom. So I decided, I got this other little YouTube channel, which is mostly and always about the Father, my Savior Jesus, which I hope is your Savior too. But I am also very politically minded and very much into wanting to know how we're being deceived and how, what's going on? Is there really a great awakening that's happening? This Q thing, is that really something? Or are we just all being taken for a big fat ride again? I don't know. But this channel, Aunt Wisdom, that's going to be my thoughts, my ideas, and I'm even going to try to learn to do video in video because I would love to come to you with some reaction videos, and I want you to communicate with me too. This is going to be a little different than every other thing you see on YouTube because we're going to do most of it in the raw, meaning I'm not an editor. I am trying to learn how to run a business. I don't have time to learn editing just yet. And because I can't pay anybody, it's got to be just you and me like this. So some people cannot tolerate that and they need to have perfection in their video making, to put out to the people. And then the people that are watching it, some of them people also like everything like polished. Well, I'm not polished. I am a 55-year-old woman from Michigan who is a widow, and don't be sorry for me. Like, it's been many years and we were separated when he passed away. But nonetheless, I have not ventured back out into the world of dating or otherwise since 2014. I know, right? Woo! Click for me. But that's because I am not a Christian. I am a follower of Christ. So I do try every day to do what the Lord would have me do and say. Sometimes I can be a poet. But anyway, I am extremely lonely. I have made a couple female friends in the recent weeks, which is awesome because I've been going to the same church for it'll be 3 years in October. And I was still not making friends outside of church. So I started getting a complex, like, what the hell's wrong with me? Well, I think the Lord has just been doing some stuff with me, okay? And I think he wants to do it with you too, because you're here. And we all just want to be real, right? It don't matter what your ideology is on almost any subject, as long as it's not flat out evil. I'm going to accept that. Sorry, this is morning in Michigan. Woo-hoo! And again, I am not here to be a fancy pants for anybody. My life at this point, for those of you who are new here, or those of you just coming in, I have stories to tell, and I want to tell them. And I'm going to tell them here while bringing in some political mumbo jumbo, some would call it. But I personally have a mission, and that mission is to get the American citizenry to wake up and take responsibility for living in the greatest country on the planet with the one ideology that is supposed to be the country is for the people, by the people, for the people, by the people, of the people, and of the people, right? So I am going to start teaching you the things I've been learning that were not taught to me in high school. And I graduated in 1987. So let's get into our citizenship. Let's get a little bit into our Constitution, the Bill of Rights, which a lot of people know what the first and the second is, but do they know what the whole First Amendment is? Like that it has like 5 parts? Maybe not, but we're here to learn it and to have fun doing it. And I'm just going to be throwing things in. So what do y'all, I would love to hear what you guys are thinking about anything. Look at this with our government right now. Like, what do you think about Doge? What do you think about Trump buying a car from Elon? Do you think that's like some people are actually on the left calling that like a prop or it could be unethical? Okay, maybe it is, but Congress, men and women, and I'm sure it's mostly men, I'm not even going to say women, but allegedly, even though there's proof, they have used our tax dollars to pay off sexual harassment cases perpetrated by our representatives. And I, again, am from Michigan. So in Michigan and everywhere, you should be calling your representatives. I have so many representatives in my phone, and I only have 2 in Michigan, plus my Congress people, 2 senators. Every state has 2 senators. Then you have a congressperson for X amount of people in each area. Okay, you got a representative, right? They're going to represent this chunk of Indiana, this chunk of Wisconsin, whatever. I'm in the 12th district of Michigan. So anyway, we need to stand up. The goal is to get the citizenry to stand up and take their rightful place, which is ownership of this land. We cannot keep thinking that we are here for the big man. And I don't mean the big man in the sky on his throne. I mean the government big man. This is not how our country's supposed to be run, you guys. And I am up to here with people saying, I don't do politics. I don't care. I never had to worry about that before. Well, guess what? You never had to worry about that before because other people were making decisions for you. That includes our families, our posterities, which is people behind us, people coming in front of us. We are not doing them justice. How can we sit back? Oh, this is just so mind-numbing. Like, you're giving somebody a house is kind of what it is, and they're making no decisions about it. Nope, they don't want to know about the landscaping. They don't want to know about the kitchen. They don't want to know about the laundry. They don't want to know about nothing. And the house is full of people until the house starts falling. And then they're like, oh, I never had to pay attention to this before. I don't like politics. Please, please. Enough. I'm so fed up. So, because I'm fed up and I'm loving and I'm compassionate with a really sassy side, I'm a Scorpio, if anybody believes in any of that, which I believe in the Lord, so I'm not supposed to focus on that. But I do know a lot of that is real, but we're not supposed to dabble in it. I digress. Either way, let's learn together. Let's walk this together. And I guarantee you, I will not always look so messed up on a video. But it is morning. I haven't showered. I barely put a comb through my hair this morning. And I don't know, but you guys are going to hear it anyway. I deal with chronic pain. So my nights are not go to bed and get up in 4, 6, 8 hours. No, mine is go to bed. First time you roll over, you're waking up. The next time you roll over, you're waking up. The next time you roll over, you're waking up. So you're never really asleep. And I know there's people out here that know exactly what I'm talking about. It's pain. I have upper back, neck issues, which includes my upper back and my arms, my wrists, my hands. So every time I move in bed, and I thought it was my mattress, so I switched my mattress. I know I have a neck issue, but I thought it would be better on a different mattress, right? So I am trying other things, and I don't do pharmaceuticals. I do take kratom. But I'm telling you, I couldn't live with my pain without it. So no judgments here, okay? This is a place to come, have fun, learn about me. I can help give you information. My goal is going to be not to regurgitate what everybody else is saying, because there's a bunch of other news out there that I want to give you little spits of it, and I'll put the links in the description. I'm not going to just go all out like a lot of other people do. I'm just going to drop some nuggets and leave the trail for you to follow if you so wish, because we know there's so much out here, right? There's just so much. Woo! But me, I'm going to take my mornings. I can't seem to sit down with the Bible very first thing. I got to have a shower first, but it's the hot water that gets me able to be moving well. But I'm singing to my Lord from morning, noon to night. So I used to cry morning, noon to night. Yeah, because of the pain, because of how hard it is to do stuff, because I look around this place and think, how am I ever going to do that? How am I ever going to get that done? How am I ever going to get that? It's probably going to be never, but at least you're in a house. At least you're able to pay your mortgage right now. You might not be able to pay your heat bill. You're getting a shut-off notice every month, but you're keeping ahead of it enough for them not to shut it off. It's just a threat every month. because you can't pay your bill in full because energy prices are through the roof. I keep my heat at 58 degrees, and I am not kidding you. So I'm going to take you and show you. Yeah, just let's go. Let's go see. I'm sick of it too. I'm smiling, but I'd like to cry. The top number is what it's set at, and the bottom number is what it is in the house. Might as well show you this little cabinet if you can see it a little bit. This is where I store all my stuff for my little store. Then I have a kit called Jumpstart Your Faith Kit. You can learn all about it here in a minute because I'm going to be making a video explaining it and putting it on my other YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel is very small for those of you who are still here. Thank you. I appreciate you because you're the kind of person that wants friendship and connection, and I appreciate that. So leave me a comment in the section, comment section, or email me, or don't. Give my video a like would be awesome. But anyway, the other channel is where I talk more about that because that's my channel where we focus on God and how I need Jesus every day and how I believe he got me from this very dark and depressed world to light, even though my circumstances have not changed. Whew. And so therefore I still struggle every day. I'm struggling just like some of you. I believe all of us are struggling, but I don't want to assume every single person has all these struggles. But if you're human, in my opinion, I'm 55, we all struggle. So I'm wanting to be on that journey with you. Okay? So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I hope you come back for some politics, some just bullshit rambling, and commune with me, talk with me in my comments. That would be awesome. And subscribe. I've only got 1 subscriber on this channel so far, so be one of the first. So someday we can say, oh, he and she's an OG. Yeah, when I'm big and famous, which I don't want to be big and famous, so I'm not going to lie. You probably never have that. I simply just want to make enough to pay my bills and to do for others. That's it. That's all I want. I don't need fancy shoes. I don't need jewelry. I don't need any of that. I need to fill my heart, and that's through compassion for myself and others. For others, but for me, just being able to keep my heat higher than 58 in the Michigan winter. How about that? How about I can go to the grocery store without thinking, oh, can I actually afford that? Should I not buy that this week? You might have to have meals without meat for a minute. But Lord, thank you that I got sustenance. He gives me food. So there, that's where I want to go. I love you guys. I'm so appreciative of anyone who jumps in, especially if you subscribe. That means you want to be friends, and I love that. So again, my name is Ginger, and welcome to Aunt Wisdom, brand new YouTube channel. And it ain't going to be big fancy stuff because, you know, I ain't no editor. Have a great day.